Chief Minister Biren says if given time and allowed to continue his work, there will not be any cause for a greater Nagaland. Three students sustained injury and 5 unconscious as large number of students led by Desam stormed Ras Bhavan and BJP office this afternoon, demanding to oust Vice Chancellor of Manipur University. And one-day People's Convention, including villagers of Kwata Kunau at Jiampol today, demands resurvey of Indo-Myanmar border dispute, including all stakeholders. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Kangzam Shalira with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Minister Biren said if given time and allowed to continue his work, there will not be any calls for a greater Nagaland. The Chief Minister is in Delhi with his entire cabinet to convey the state's viewpoint to the centre on a possible peace agreement with Naga rebel groups. On being asked by Hindustan Times what is at stake for Manipur and the extreme steps his government would take if the plan went ahead, as Manipur is an affected party because NACNIM's demand includes the creation of a greater Nagaland, which would include Manipur's Naga speaking hill areas. Chief Minister Biren responded by stating that the Nagas are our good brothers and want to see a peaceful solution of the Naga issue. However, if the solution involves any part of Manipur, be it cultural, administrative, traditional, economic, territorial or economic, then his position is very clear. Chief Minister Biren maintained that the central government must take the consent of the State Assembly if there is any involvement of Manipur in any way and in any form. On being asked if Manipur would accept an autonomous territorial council or a pan-Naga cultural council across the state boundaries, Biren replied, one cannot identify Manipur as a Naga inhabited area, Kuki inhabited area or Meitei inhabited area as it is all mixed. He reiterated that whatever decision is to be taken, it will need consensus in the Assembly. Citing the June 18, 2001 incident, Chief Minister Biren went on to say repercussions will be very, very serious and added that state, land and boundary issues are very emotional matters. When asked if the solution does not lead to a change in boundaries, what is the problem? Chief Minister Biren responded, Manipur wants development and equality, and hence many development works are being undertaken in the tribal-dominated hill areas. He asserted that the state government cannot allow someone else to come and develop on their own, and whatever has to be taken up must be through the state government. He said autonomous councils are already there. Chief Minister Biren said more funds can be allotted and discussion can be held on what can be done within the state. Three students sustained injury and 5 lost consciousness in the scuffle that ensued as large number of students led by Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam stormed Ras Bhavan and BJP office as part of the movement demanding the ousting of the Vice Chancellor of Manipur University today. The students stormed Ras Bhavan first and tried to barge into the gate. However, CRPF personnel on duty locked up the gate from inside. The student unceasingly tried to break open the gate, chanting slogans when a team of Manipur police rushed to the spot and tried to disperse the crowd. Unable to contain the situation by the team alone, CRPF personnel assisted the team. Eventually, the student fled and stormed BJP office at Nitaipak. Upon seeing the irate students, police posted at the office locked the gate. The student dragged down the tableau with posters of Prime Minister Modi and Chief Minister Biren and tore it apart, chanting various slogans. In the scuffle that ensued between the protesting students and the police personnel, 3 students were injured while 5 students fainted. An oil tanker ran over General Secretary of Desam, Oinam Sitil, as he was suddenly pushed on the road in the heat of the protest. He was saved in time by a police constable who rescued him away from the vehicle, leaving him with an injury on his left shoulder. He was rushed to Ras Medicity for treatment. Even though his condition is life-threatening, his left hand is badly injured. The other injured students were rushed to a nearby hospital.
अखोना देशा मंगरांग थाखिबा मतमसि लोइखिबा गलोना हारिबा मसिगी एजिटेशन से अखोय चंगसिलकपनि प्रोफेसर एपी पांडेबु बीसी दगी लौथु बीसी फमदगी लौथोकदबनि हाइदना चंगसिलिबा तोंगान तोंगान इहौचिंगसिगी वरोसिनम पुरक्त्रि फावबा सिगुम मखलगी तोंगान तोंगान मखलगी एजिटेशन सिंग अखोय मखाताना लेपलेते चंगसिलखिनि यूजीसी गी मेंबर अमा अमदि मिनिस्ट्री गी मियोय अनिना साबा कमिटी अमना हारिबा मसिगी फेक फाइंडिंग कमिटी ना सेमजलकपसि मसि मणिपुर मियाम अपंगबसिबा मणिपुर मियाम से करिमता खंगोयदबगी मोंगदा मसि प्रोफेसर एपी पांडेगी मथक्ता लैरिबा आरामबसिंग असि कुपसनबा यानानबगी सेमजलकपा दुगुम मखलगी कमिटी मखंगने.
The condition of Secretary General of Desam Sital Oinam undergoing treatment at Ras Medicity after a Tata truck ran over his soldier amidst protest against the Vice Chancellor of Manipur University is still under critical condition. The student union warned of intense hesitation if the government fails to take befitting actions and suspend the police personnel who rendered the Secretary General in the condition by July 18. Speaking to media person at Desam's office in Sagolban, President of Desam, Salam Akka, said the students' organization launched a protest in support of the right movement of Musu and Muta, demanding the dismissal of the inefficient Vice Chancellor Adya Prasad Pandey. He said that the truck ran over the left arm of Sital, who stumbled on the road as the police personnel pushed the student protesters in front of the gate of BJP office on the road. The president mentioned that the Manipur University impasse has completed over 2 months and that Desam supported it for the future of the students and as the movement is rational. He also condemned out the atrocities of the police personnel meted out to the students who protested to resolve the issue.
Desam gi head office ki Secretary General Sital Oinam si agitation gi manung jida police ka confrontation taw matam da police na in madagi ma si tata amana ma ji takhaira kanda magi oi thangba pambong gi saru ji mafam maru mafam ahum mari thokna muji tiega huji Ras Medicity da malekat na ga huji leire mamang da mairoi ga police officer singa confrontation taw buda mairoi legi da bawu yawrabane aduna masi yau si genuine oi haibu da mak taw bune Mairoi myam ji hoidhoga masida thabak leitabagi thau leitabagi pangdok tobuna te maramaduna mara leiba police officer sing asi laiba tarik 15 gi nungthin gi pung 12 nimisap yungba masibaw gi manung jida police officer sing si action logot view masida government tabirak tab thok taragadi issue ji ka kolai tongnaraga hoji adu akan mong de agitation tawani.
Manipur University Teachers Association Muta strongly demanded for appointment of a Vice Chancellor in charge only after ousting the Vice Chancellor of Manipur University. Speaking to media person on Manipur University campus today, President of Muta and Nimai mentioned that they cannot accept the appointment of a pro-Vice Chancellor and that the duty of a pro-Vice Chancellor is to assist a Vice Chancellor. He demanded inquiry into the issue of Manipur University only after ousting the Vice Chancellor.
Mutana Musuna Amadi Kogi Musana Taliba Dabisi Kogi Professor AP Pandey Asibu completely removed the Wini Mabu Matam Karagi Lip the Potan Basunati Mabu Suti Piraga Mabu America the Tatoki Basunati Masi completely he should be removed. Aduga Hariba Isuasi Yamatuna government seriously Lahodrabadi Achoba.
Large number of students in Andhra constituency took out protest rally demanding the government to take befitting actions against those involved in BOSIM HSLC examination 2018 mock evaluation scheme. Around 1,500 students reading in Class 8 of the constituency took out the rally from Panamningto Garden. A public meeting attended by women of the areas and representatives of 5 civil society organizations was also held after the protest rally at Andhra Bazaar. The protesters demanded the government to keep a close visit on the conduct of the corrupted education department and not invite a people's movement. Students of Saraswati Bal Vidya Mandir, Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya, St. Joseph School, Tam Mission High School, Brighter Public School, Unified Brothers English School, Shine Academy and Andhra Government High School took part in the protest where various placards were also displayed.
Miyoiba moina sadra moina hona jabagi hangam dokpadudi sabchana pibiu masida board ki member haibadi secretary controller Lariba, Masida, even Marie Lineva, Laliba, Aranba, Obu Kudimak, Manipur Gomena, Madikshavatan BBU, Miam the Tambikiba was Hakiba, Singado, Sena, Masisu, Asumatabu to Rehabedo, Masigi, Paliba Gomensina, Miam Tabibu Pamjay.
Women street vendors once again protested today. The street vendors stormed City Police and Office of Imphal Municipal Corporation against the order issued by the government, granting them to carry out their business for a limited time in a day. Large number of street vendors tried to storm the IMC office, chanting various slogans to meet IMC mayor. Police stopped them and allowed some representatives to meet the mayor. The party left discontented as the mayor was not in the office. The protesters then stormed City Police Station to meet the office in charge. Speaking to media person, a women street vendor said they have been facing difficulties as they don't have a proper vending places for a long time. She said that they were driven away by personnel following the order of OC City Police Station and that they are allowed to carry out business for a limited duration from 3 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. She questioned how they can run their family by selling their product within a short time. The women vendor maintained that the order of the government cannot be put into effect and demanded to implement Street Vendor Act 2014 and do away with the plights of the street vendors.
Sarakana thokpiriba order asi yadi aduga ngasi sibin ko na ayaba 2014 gi act se Manipur da chanan biu lairaba mayang gi sagak tadhabi ganu ngasi akoina changjang khongjang ngasi akoina taliba phambam leijadaba laita lairaba ima iben mayambu yari gai makhai di phambam chana pibiu pibidreba matamda akoi hauji hauji phamjariba mafam chida phambam biu ngasi gi sarakar sarakar thokpa ota sarakar thokpa ota akoi gi phambam pibiu akoi gi phambam pibiu akoi gi hak pibiu.
One-day People's Convention, including villagers of Guatakunau, to take a resolute stand on the Indo-Myanmar border dispute, was held at GM Hall today. Participants at the convention reiterated the desire to conduct resurvey of the border and to include every stakeholders in the resurvey. Amidst the issue of border pillar number 81, former Minister Morong Makunga, who represented Makang village, intimated that border pillar number 76 installed at the village is wrongly placed. Taking part in the convention organized by United Manipur Committee (UCM), former Minister O Joy demanded to know the stance of the state government at the wake of the survey team of India's proposal arrival on September 25 to resurvey the border site. He asserted that according to Provision 2, Article number 1 of Indo-Myanmar Border Boundary Agreement, border pillar number 81, which is the 10th pillar number 18, should lie on the right of Manjek Lok. Ojoy, however, maintained that the claim of the people that the pillar is wrongly installed on the left of the Manjek Lok proved that the statement made by the state government and the central government on the border is faulty. He said Article number 3 of the agreement mentioned that the border was installed by constituting a joint boundary commission. The former minister maintained that there is a big question if the agreement between the two nations has been breached, as the villagers claimed that the pillar was installed wrongly. He also stated that preamble of the agreement also mentioned that the demarcation of the boundary should be solely passed on the traditional boundary. Ojo stressed the need to find out the latitude and longitude to clearly demarcate the border between the two nations and to identify the current land area of Manipur, as there has been record of change in the area in the past years. The former minister questioned Chief Minister Nongtom Bambirin why he is acting as a mute spectator now when he himself restricted the installation of the pillar during an inspection visit on October 13, 2013.
Baro sarkar hangin leba sigi letisu longisu number kaya no ba aina sidai de yawi bungo governor gi Sitaranjan da hangbadadi sar madu leite hayaba adu di letisu longisu leitana lamyana bu yabro baro sarkar gi mi lani hayre ola rane hayre adu idi Manipur government gi stand amadi leihom thokwe dro ekoi kari stand no Manipur ki boundary se karim kanda sok lisinga samapan kuthama thoida square kilometer lising ani lising kun ngani toi sahung kun tare ni hai lising samapan yang kai ma thoida sahung nifu tare ni hai lising samapan humpuma ma thoida lising sahung nifu tare ni hai लिसिंग अम समापन मौद्रा माथोइदा लिसिंग कुनगनी थोइगा सहम यांखै तरुंगनी अमु हाय चौखलैबा लिसिंग अम समापन मरफु माथोइदा लिसिंग कुनगनी थोइगा सहम कुनतरेनी हाय मणिपुर की बाउंड्री सिबु चौथोक चौसिंग तबसिबु मणिपुर की बाउंड्री सिबु डबल रोटी दौना इसिंग दलुपगा चौथोक चौसिंग याब्रो खुदिक लैरिबा बाउंड्री से whether the government has surveyed confirm it मणिपुर की लम खरा मांगे दुदि सिता एदना करि सेन निंगाई लेगे
Salai Holdings Private Limited Sagolban Terala Krapam Lekai in a press release stated that the company has taken over the flour mill at Mantripuki, which has been non-functional for quite some time from its previous owner and management, with an objective to provide employment opportunity to educate unemployed youth and improve the economy of the state. It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on sit-in stays by Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee demanding inclusion of Meitei Meitei in the Scheduled Tribe list of the Indian Constitution. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English News. A sit-in was staged at Imayum Jaularambee Community Hall, Kesampot, as part of the long-standing movement of Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee demanding inclusion of Meitei Meitei in the Scheduled Tribe list of the Indian Constituents today. Speaking to media person, Publicity Secretary of SDDC, W. Ananda, asserted that the committee is all prepared to continue their movement as the government turned a deaf ear to their demand. He termed it unfortunate that the state government neglected the central government request for ethnography and socio-economic report of Meitei Meitei community and has not yet sent the reports. Ananda maintained that the state government remained indifferent despite repeated requests by SDDC and various public movements. He stated that members of the committee had held meeting with Deputy Chief Minister Joy Kumar and Works Minister Biswajit on the matter for the first phase, and that despite the promise of a second phase meeting, the government remained silent on the matter till date. Ananda expressed disappointment that the government is overlooking the committee's movement in contradiction to the Chief Minister's announcement for dialogue to bring a resolution to anything instead of resorting to burn and block it. He maintained that today's meeting has resolved to continue with their movement.
Public miyam da sohan daba Mahiroi sing da sohan daba haiba ithozama ikoi ngakani loinana general strike oiro ban oiro national sponsor project sing samna haiba railway na singba tongan tongan ma lairiba national project sing na singba thingba khongjang mayam ama kak aikoi changsel lakani loinana ban natragana blockade torokpa mayam da aikoi gi ithos ngana torokpa da public miyam da awaba khara tarakpa yai awaba sing se aikoi khangmin da ba yade maramdi lairiba phiwa masida mitei sing asina mut kiba yabagi phiwa mama kak lairakpaduna maram oirakanda aikoi waraba suwana madugi khongjang sing da changsel lakna bagi thorang du ngasi gi Manipur miyam na sana thangna ba tongan tongan ba hiram polam mayam ama kak thorang tawduna thambiro haibasima mayam da appeal tawjaningi.
A two-day national level seminar on terms and reference of the 15th Finance Commission and its impact on small states with reference to Manipur kicked off at the Hall of Thobal College today. Speaking on the occasion, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Joy Kumar said the seminar will be beneficial to the people and intimated that the government is preparing a memorandum to submit to the 15th Finance Commission. Taking part in the seminar, Professor of Manipur University E. Bijoy Kumar stressed the importance of Finance Commission in bringing development to a small state like Manipur with less productivity. Resource persons from different states are taking part in the seminar conducted under the sponsorship of University Grant Commission. Manipur State Kala Academy in a press release invited for application from young and elderly artists for Manipur State Kala Academy's fellowship and scholarship and financial assistance artist pension scheme. The Academy also informed that the last date of form submission is August 10th and details can be obtained from its office at Kumalam Park. President of Northeast India Development Party, NEIDP, Patswai constituency, A. Shyam Kishore expressed firm belief that the High Court will soon give its verdict on the PIL file against the malpractice in the 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly election of 19th Patswai constituency at the earliest. He appealed to the people of the constituency to be patient and shun anger. Speaking to media persons at his residence in Terasapam Leirak today, the NEIDP candidate from Patswai constituency during the last election, Sapam Kunzakeshwar, assured the people of the constituency that a party which has faith in the law will soon get justice. He asserted that people who support the party will soon know the truth, as the Supreme Court has issued an order to the High Court of Manipur to give its verdict on the case on July 4.
Mighty Horba candidate City Sub Keba Gi Maike Degi Pasoi Kendra the Liberiba Praja Punamagna Atum Arangi Wayan Pangdriba Pauba Puning Patana Libiraga Honorable High Court of Manipurna P. Birakpa Atsumba Wailado Naimin Nasi.
As Kunja Kishore asserted that there is clear evidence and known to everyone that some posted ballot papers of 19 Patsway constituency were dropped into the ballot box of 18 Konthosam constituency while counting the votes. He also stated that Aro Dalat Khan has also confessed the same to the candidate himself. Kunja Kishore said the election petition was filed for truth and to prevent such mistake again and not to stake claim to winner of the election.
Aro Masasina, I want to hire an Amagi officer. I am sorry. Masamana Sadiget Pirim, Emily Soito, was she put Kabi Soito, Jadimana Pirim, Cambirin. But I wouldn't Cambirin never. Masana's hire never. I election is in a swire. I thought to meet Tadagram, Upai Lady, Kona Company, Habumba, Tadagramina, Tadabut to me Hargadi. I died to Mutasina. Quick presentation, Kalisha. I do never talk about Tricano, Tuna Tricano, Punamax candidate, no, I can hear one about what by knee. Party the Bungang, I know party to Yorunina. Party the Tasena, I want Yokat Piba, I want the Tasena encouragement of physically, morally, financially. Party that support Peter Tasena, case Foxy Tambogam Zarina.
Armed Forces Ex-Servicemen Association Manipur held its first annual general body meeting at Manipur Press Club, Azorkul today. New executive members of the association were also inducted on the occasion. Altogether, 130 ex-servicemen from Chandel, Ukhrul, Senapati, Chorchampur, Tamenglong, Thopal, Bisnupur, and Imphal district attended the event. The Association of Surgeons of India (ASI) and Association of Minimal Access Surgeons of India (AMASI) Manipur chapter jointly organized a two-day rural surgical camp at District Hospital of Tamenglong on July 13 and 14. A team of 35 members of the two associations carried out surgical operations successfully on 53 persons during the camp. Speaking on the sidelines, President of the AMASI Manipur chapter, Dr. K.H. Perlind asserted that people residing in remote areas face a lot of inconveniences in health checkup. He said due to financial constraints or inability to reach Imphal city, prolonged minor illness not check up on time and lead to serious illness. He appealed to the authority concerned to look into the lack of surgical instruments instead of focusing on other infrastructure of government hospital at district level.
Tongan district hospital district singda periphery da chatpagi proposal lai ASI gi Manipur state chapter gi natragana AMASI gi kai laiba Manipur gi member mayam si sinnaraga karigumba moina transportation gi karigi khulai si kanba sinbi banga magadi khuju khulai transportation megan aikoina thama da kaithopa kasu problem lete district tara trukse masida sinna na ba khulai se set ama anina dum yan he hari posi akoi tauge tawda bu khuju khulai si company na haidana purak pa si suwani aduna adugi posi lebi ragadi ekoi ongoing process oina routine oina dum go to village go to hill have se doctor ma'am su chachage.
Health Minister L. Jayantikumar has laid the foundation stone for the construction of a community health center at Singat under Chorchampur district today. Speaking on the occasion, Health Minister Jayantikumar said that the state government gives emphasis on improvement of the health sector in the state. He said the health department aims to build a sub-divisional hospital, seeing the strategic conditions at Singhat, and to turn out into action, it needs cooperation from the people. He assured of filling up the vacant post of medical officer in charge in Singhat at earliest, and further assured of delivering ultrasound and ECG machines through local MLA G.S. Hapu Chao. MLA Singhat G.S. Hapu Chao, Director Health Service Manipur, Dr. Dr. K. Razo were present on the occasion. A 15-day-long detoxification program was launched and a one-day free medical camp was held under the Health Department today at Way to Change an Alcohol and Drug De-Addiction and Treatment Center in Moirang, Piwang, Bomplaikai. Health Minister L. Jayantikumar, Health Director K. Razo, Additional SP Imphal West T.H. Krishna Tombi, executive members of Way to Change and many people in the area took part in the event. Health Minister L. Jayantikumar handed over free medicines to the executives of the center on the occasion. The event was organized in collaboration with Ima Lairembi Handloom and Handicraft Cooperative Society, the Rembon Plaikai Moirang, Apunbanupi Loop Bisnupur District, and Youth Association of Moirang Part 2. Advisor of the Way to Change and Associate Professor of Moirang College, M. Jugindro, spoke about the 15 days free detoxification program on the occasion. Southeast Asia Cultural Organization SICO is observing its Foundation Day on August 5. In a press release, SICO appealed to individuals or organizations concerned not to call any band or general strike on the said day. Yet again, unknown individuals cut optical fiber of Impact TV just 5 minutes before the much-hyped FIFA World Cup final match between France and Croatia at Nomaibung, Imphal East, causing utter inconveniences to the service provider and its customer last night. Subscribers at Nomaibung, Porampat, Sabamlaikai and Sagolban face inconveniences due to the undesired act. Impact TV local operator of the cable network appealed those concerned not to repeat such act and to support Impact TV in serving the people. All Manipur Local Cable Operators Association, Amalcoa, in a press release, also strongly condemned the cutting of Impact TV's optical fiber, whereby unknown miscreants in front of Ananda Higher Secondary School around 8:20 last night, which prevented watching of FIFA World Cup's final match, which comes once in 4 years to Impact TV subscribers. The association appealed to individual concerned not to carry out such act again. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Biren says if given time and allowed to continue his work, there will not be any call for a greater Nagaland. Three students sustained injury and 5 unconscious as large number of students led by Desam Storm Ras Bhavan and BJP office this afternoon demanding to ask Vice Chancellor of Manipur University. And one-day People's Convention, including villagers of Kota Kunau at GM Hall today, demands resurvey of Indo-Myanmar border dispute, including all stakeholders.